Hey guys, it's Eric, owner of Farpoint Farms here in the mountains of North Carolina. And it's been a while, so tonight we're going to be doing another knife review. And like my last knife review, this knife is also a buck knife, but this knife is a little fancier. In fact, I'd say this is probably the nicest knife I own. In fact, it's almost a little too nice, and because it's so dang pretty, I really never use the thing. It became a conversation piece, so to speak. That would be this beautiful Buck 119, Buck 119 Special. And it has the Cocobolo wood handle with the brass inlay. It's a beautiful knife, and I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right, but I like it. Looks like rosewood to me, but apparently it's called Cocobolo, something like that. It's a great knife. The 119 obviously been around for a long time. Probably the most popular hunting knife in America through, I'd say, the late 70s and early 80s, and for good reason. Extremely durable. It's got a nice thick tang on it. You know, it's tough, it's easy to sharpen, it holds an edge fairly well, and it's useful for hunting, it's useful for dispatching game, it's useful for skinning, it's pretty much just useful. Now this one being a little more beautiful than your regular black-handled 119 Special, it kind of just hangs out in the safe really because it's just too darn nice to get messed up. Now, I know this has a lifetime warranty, so if I want to use it I could, but I kind of bought this accidentally. When I first started using Amazon, I didn't realize that when you looked at something and you put it in your cart, if you went away, it would stay there. Most other sites lose those cookies over time. So I accidentally bought this. I had kind of daydreamed about it for a while, and one Christmas, I think 2006 maybe, it showed up with some presents. So I got my own Christmas present that year. It is a beautiful knife. I've used it, for some camping trips. No hard work, just regular stuff, and it's worked very well. If I had a single complaint about this knife, it would be this beautiful sheath that it came with, and it is beautiful. It's a nice leather sheath, hand sewn it looks like, maybe machine sewn. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's very nice. Got buck knives burned into it, which is kind of cool. And it has a snap button here for the release. The problem is I'm a lefty, as are about 15% of the population. This knife is clearly not designed for lefties, it's designed for righties. So if I were to have this knife in my pocket, not in my pocket, on my side like this, if I were right-handed, yeah, I could take it out and it comes out in the right direction. Being that I'm a lefty, if I unsnap it and pull it out, well, it's upside down, see? So that's kind of a minor gripe, but it turns out Buck doesn't offer left-handed sheaths, which is kind of a bummer. I have found one on eBay, custom-made knife sheath, but it's more than its knife cost, so it's nothing I'm going to be purchasing anytime soon. But overall, it's a great knife. It's so nice. It's obviously an heirloom piece. It's so pretty, and it has Buck's lifetime warranty. It's USA made. There's not a whole lot more I can say about it other than it'd make a fine addition to your collection, or if you were a hunter and you wanted a good, solid working knife that you could quarter an animal to carry it out of the woods with, this would do just fine. I use a slightly smaller knife that I've had since the 80s, and that probably won't change anytime soon. But for camping trips, this is certainly a good whittling knife and a good knife for cutting up stuff, around the campfire, that kind of thing. So that's it. I'm Eric, owner of Farpoint Farms. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, maybe you'll consider subscribing because there'll be plenty more like it. And if you're into knife reviews, take a look at my links. There's, I think, 3, maybe 4. I'm not positive, but going back a couple years now, there's a couple out there. Anyway, have a good night and take care.